Welcome students. Today in this video we will share about our ideas related to area of triangle for class 10 under coordinate geometry topic. So let us see how area of triangle can be obtained in coordinate geometry when 3 points are given. Undoubtedly they will be non-collinear, then only triangle will form. So supposing that we have 3 points given as A x1 y1, B x2 y2 and C x3 y3, and these 3 points are non-collinear points which form a triangle. Now we have to find out its area. So let us see the derivation of this part. You just observe here the 3 points A x1 y1, B x2 y2 and C x3 y3 are non-collinear. Joining them we get a triangle. Now what we do, we just draw the perpendicular from each points, say from A, from B and from C to the x-axis as well as to the y-axis. You see, we have drawn here. So from A it is AL, B BM, and from C it is CN to the x-axis, and like that from A point it is AD, and B BE, and C from C it is CF to, these are the perpendicular to y-axis. Now student, you know, as A has coordinates x1, so definitely L, where it the perpendicular from A meets the x-axis, the distance of that very point L from origin will be x1. Similarly, the distance between O and M, that is x2, and ON will be equal to x3. Similarly, on y-axis you may say that distance OD will be equal to y1, whereas OE equal to y2 and OF equal to y3. Now from these data we can calculate the distance between these 2 points M and L, that is ML, as we have obtained here. ML will be equal to x1 minus x2. Similarly for Ln it is x3 minus x1, and Mn, which is x3 minus x2. Now come to y-axis, the distance between EF will be x2 minus y2 minus y3, and distance between DE, and that is distance DE, will be equal to y1 minus y2, and df will equal to y1 minus y3. Okay, now we think about how the area of this triangle ABC will be obtained. For this, you know one thing: when two perpendiculars are drawn on the same line, they are parallel to each other, and between parallel lines the distance at every point remains constant. You see here AL and BM are perpendicular, also CN, so all these three are parallel to each other. Similarly here AD, BE and CF are parallel to each other. Now if we think about this figure, which is formed by four sides, that is ABML, then it is a quadrilateral whose two sides are parallel. These two sides are parallel, so it is trapezium actually. Now similarly figure AL and C will also a trapezium having parallel sides AL and CN, one pair of opposite side, and also figure BM and C is a trapezium with two parallel sides BM and CN. Okay, so now if we take the area of trapezium ABML and add to this area the area of trapezium ALNC, then the total figure we have taken. Now we will, from this sum, we will subtract the area of trapezium CBMN. Then we have the remaining area of figure ABC. So that's we have here done that area of triangle ABC is equal to area of trapezium ABML plus area of trapezium ALNC minus area of trapezium BMNC. So now you know area of trapezium is half the sum of parallel sides into altitude. So by putting the need as per need of the figure, so here it is equal to half BM plus AL sum of parallel sides, and for these two lines the altitude is LM. So into LM again it is half for another trapezium AL plus CN sum of parallel sides, and altitude is Ln for this, and minus half for this figure. Sum of parallel sides is Bm plus Cn, and altitude is Mn. Okay, now since previously we have calculated all these distances, so we will put here and simplify. Then finally we get the result. You see here some terms with opposite signs will be cancelled out, and the remaining terms we have to arrange in a chronological order, say taking x1. So we write here the remaining terms x1 y2 minus x1 y3 plus, then we take the in the order of x. Okay, so x2 y3 minus x2 y1 plus x3 y1 minus x3 y2, and then taking common from each two terms, we got it is equal to half x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. So see students, so in this way we have derived the area of triangle geometrically, which is used in this section, and we will now solve some questions. But before going solving questions, we once again we just study the minutely this formula of area of triangle, so that it can be memorized easily. You see half is there because in the triangle, area of triangle, in your earlier classes also, where you use half into base into height, there is half, so you can recall it that there is half, and then keep larger bracket. Now start from x1. So if you start from x1, then just remember that within bracket you have to write y terms in minus, and suffix will be just after the suffix of x taken. So we have taken x1, so inside the bracket there will be y2 minus y3 plus, then we take x2, since we have taken x2, so inside the bracket after this there will be y3, and again returning to y1, so y3 minus y1 plus, now we take x3, since we have taken x3, so inside the bracket after 3 y1 start, so y1 minus y2. So you can easily recall the formula of area of triangle. Now we take some question. Question 1 is find area of triangle formed by the points, 3 points given, a 2, 3, b minus 1, 0, and c 2, minus 4. So it is very simple. Now you just imagine that this is a, which is having coordinate x1 y1, b x2 y2, and c x3 y3. Now put in the area formula. You get here 21 by 2, which is in decimal, it is 10.5 square unit. Okay, now one thing here to note, that if the points, 3 points given are collinear, then no triangle will form, because collinear means they are falling on a same straight line. So in that situation, what actually happens, since triangle is not formed, so area of triangle will definitely be 0. So here one question related to that find the value of k if the 3 points A 7, minus 2, B 5, 1 and C 3, k are collinear. So here it is told that points are collinear. We don't have to check whether collinear or not, since it is already said here that points are collinear. So we will write the same formula for area of triangle, and in place of area of triangle we put here 0, because points are collinear. So putting 0 and getting all the values in the RHS, and on simplifying we get k equal to 4. So in this way we can have the value of unknown quantity, that is unknown coordinate. If any point has unknown coordinate, and with some condition, like here it is collinear point, sometimes it may happen find k if the following points making a triangle of area this much. So area is given, at that time we write area in place of area of triangle the given area, and simplifying we may get the unknown quantity k or p what is given in the question. One thing more here to remind you that by this formula, sometimes what happens, area of triangle comes negative, say minus 12 square unit. So at that time don't be confused that area of triangle, if it is 0 then it means there is no triangle. Then if area is negative, then what we can conclusion draw? So actually this formula is related to modulus, where the modulus of this is taken as area. So even in case of negative answer, there is a triangle and the area will be, just neglecting the negative term, the magnitude what is there is actually the area of that triangle. So in case of negative, avoid negative signs and write the value of so obtained as area of triangle. So this is one point which is very important to note here. And area of triangle 0, suppose you have been given 3 points and you have found the area of triangle, it comes 0, then it indicates that there is no triangle, because points given are collinear. So this is all about, and hope that you will solve the exercise related to this. This is 7.3 in NCERT, and hope that mostly question you are now capable to do. And if any problem, you will share your doubt. And if you feel that this video is very helpful for you, then you just give a like and share, make your comment and subscribe, student. Till then, goodbye, we will meet again.